So you're against a third party?
I'm all for it. I just don't think Elon, he's too much going on, man. He's competing with some of the best and the brightest for the best and the brightest in AI. That alone is going to consume you. He's got SpaceX he wants to take public. And of course, he's got Tesla, which is on life support, man. The brand has been destroyed. Now both parties can't stand it. I just don't know how you then build a party with all of that that's devoid of your personality. It becomes the Musk party, not a third party. As tough as it is to be on a mission to Mars, man, the mission here on planet Earth of building a new party with the duopoly of these two parties, you saw what happened, and he was probably sitting right here, RFK, as it relates to just trying to compete in the lane of our party. Neither party screws around in that respect. I mean, Trump, he was sort of an invasive species and took over the Republican Party. It's a vestige of itself. It's MAGA now. RFK Jr. is a friend of mine. I was at his mom's funeral, the only governor in the country at his mom's funeral. I respect Bobby, but he really turned on me early, and he flat out lied about some things. I got sick for 2 or 3 days, and he said it was because of a vaccine, and then he lied about what I had. He weaponized it, and I was reaching out going, brother, the hell's going on? Make America healthy? That's California. That movement started in California. I did the Skittles ban a couple years ago. My buddy Marshawn Lynch was all pissed at me because we're going after red dye. All the folks at Fox were mocking me. Now they're all jumping over, patting themselves on the back for leading this ever. But I've always admired that about Bobby. But on the vaccines, I think some skepticism, absolutely. But I think that there's a lot of mis and disinformation that has really hurt public health. It's my humble opinion. We're literally killing people by handing out that cash. We saw a huge number of overdoses. On the 1st and 15th of every month, emergency rooms were overwhelmed. We initiated a program called Care, Not Cash. I converted the cash to housing and guaranteed services. We saw a significant decline in the caseload because people didn't want to access the services. They wanted to access the cash. I'm doing everything I damn can, man. I'm going in personally, cleaning up damn encampments all over, not just in San Francisco when President Xi comes into town. When I came in, there was no homeless strategy, no homeless plan. Not a dollar was invested by the state. When I was mayor, I never looked to Schwarzenegger to solve the homeless problem. And no one criticized Schwarzenegger. Sean Hannity wasn't criticizing him every single damn night. Apparently, the homeless problem became Newsom's homeless problem. This big, beautiful bill, I'm with Elon Musk on it. I think he described it better than anybody. It was the biggest transfer of wealth in our lifetime, $3.5 trillion of debt stacked on my kids, your kids, our grandkids, all for tax cuts for vast majority of my billionaire friends that don't even give a shit. The hell is this? That's a betrayal. I've just not been impressed, and I was very depressed about this big, beautiful bill, which is apparently the big victory. And maybe the other victory was a sense of strength that was expressed in the bombing in Iran. I thought day one we were going to solve Ukraine. That ain't happening. The flip-flops on the Patriot missiles and the defense package to Ukraine is just a masterclass in inconsistency. Was that Pete who said no, and now Trump's saying yes?
Trump told me on my show when I interviewed him that he would have that war wrapped up before he ever even took office. That obviously did not happen. Joe Rogan texted me.
Mother Joe, he ain't a fan of mine.
Nobody wants President Newsom either. The guy's a con man.
But I'm a Joe Rogan fan. No bullshit.
So this is from Joe Rogan.
Oh, God.
This is a tough one. Who will be held accountable for mandating COVID-19 vaccines for children, which were unnecessary and ineffective? And who will take responsibility for the unprecedented increases in myocarditis and cancer cases among them? Second to that, do you feel any remorse for that draconian decision that was obviously heavily influenced by the pharmaceutical companies?
I've signed some of the most progressive laws against big pharma in the country, so I have receipts on that. And I know everyone's a goddamn genius now in hindsight, but at the time, none of us knew what we were up against, including the President of the United States, who I worked very closely with. Looking back, I remember Florida, there was a big issue too, even there, not just in California.
No, I mean, it was in Florida. I remember they had that cruise ship off the coast of Florida that was just stuck there.
That's what I don't like about this son of a bitch. And forgive me, I know he's the President of the United States. He calls me new scum. Come on. How do I explain that to my kid? My kid's friends call him my kid's new scum. I was called that in 7th grade, but not by a 79-year-old. Model better goddamn behavior, man. Just toughness. It's a weakness masquerading as strength.
Are you gearing up for a 2028 run?
I'll tell you, the more Trump keeps doing what he does, the more compelled I am to think about it. I've never felt more outrage, more anger towards the actions and often this individual than I do now. I'm blown away the Democrats' obsession with just that sort of perfect person's going to save the day. Meanwhile, we're not doing the hard work. It's narrative. It's not facts. It's who can dominate the conversation. And this guy's a master at this. I think he's a bit of a flim-flammer. He's a carny from my humble perspective.
So you're not going to run?
As it relates to the presidency, who the hell knows? That's fate.